She was not born into fame, yet there was an unmistakable presence about her from the very beginning. A combination of striking beauty, emotional sensitivity, and natural screen magnetism made people pause and pay attention. Hande Erçel did not simply step into Turkish entertainment. She steadily shaped her own space, transforming artistic curiosity into one of the most visible careers of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you enjoy deep dives into celebrity journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more exclusive content. Hande Erçel was born on November 24, 1993, in Bandırma, Turkey. Long before fame and cameras, she showed a strong interest in art and visual expression. She later studied traditional Turkish arts at Mimar Sinan Fine Arts University, a background that quietly influenced her aesthetic awareness and on-screen presence. Even in her early years, there was a balance between discipline and creativity that would later define her career. Her acting journey began with supporting roles in television series, gradually introducing her to audiences. Early appearances in projects like Silgender Sane Universitet and Hayat Agassi allowed her to gain experience and confidence. However, her career shifted decisively when she took on more visible roles that showcased not just her beauty, but her emotional range and screen comfort. True breakthrough arrived with Gülsen Kızları, where her performance brought widespread recognition. This success was followed by romantic dramas and comedies that significantly expanded her fan base, including Ask Laftan Anlamaz, which became a major hit both domestically and internationally. Through these projects, Hande proved her ability to carry leading roles and connect emotionally with a global audience. Rather than remaining within one formula, she gradually diversified her work. Series like Halka and later Sen Çal Kapımı allowed her to refine her acting style, balancing lighthearted charm with emotional sincerity. Sen Çal Kapımı, in particular, became a worldwide phenomenon, cementing her status as one of the most recognizable Turkish actresses of the era. By 2026, Hande Erçel is widely regarded as a reliable and bankable lead actress. Directors value her screen presence, brands seek her global appeal, and audiences remain deeply invested in her work. Her career choices reflect an understanding of timing, visibility, and long-term relevance rather than short-lived hype. Off-screen, her lifestyle reflects a mix of elegance and restraint. She maintains a strong connection to art, fitness, and personal growth, while keeping much of her private life carefully guarded. Despite intense public interest, she limits overexposure and allows her professional work to remain the main focus. Fashion plays a significant role in her public image. Known for refined yet modern style, Hande is a regular presence at international fashion events and brand campaigns. Her look combines classic femininity with contemporary confidence, reinforcing her position as both an actress and a style icon. While her personal relationships have often drawn media attention, she consistently redirects focus toward her career and creative development. Within the industry, she is often described as professional, hardworking, and attentive to detail, especially when preparing for emotionally driven roles. As of 2026, her estimated net worth reflects years of consistent success across television, endorsements, and global brand partnerships. More importantly, she has built international recognition that extends well beyond Turkish television, positioning her as a global entertainment figure. What sets Hande Erçel apart is her evolution. From early supporting roles to internationally recognized lead performances, her rise has been shaped by patience, adaptability, and strategic growth. She continues to refine her craft while embracing broader creative opportunities. As of 2026, Hande Erçel stands not just as a popular actress, but as a symbol of modern Turkish stardom, visually compelling, professionally grounded, and built for longevity. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into fame, Yet there was always a quiet intensity about him, a focused energy and natural screen presence that made him stand out long before leading roles found him. Atakan Hoşgören didn't simply enter Turkish television. He built momentum step by step, turning early discipline and athletic dedication into one of the most promising young acting careers of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Atakan Hoşgören was born on May 5, 1999, in Istanbul, Turkey. Before cameras and scripts became part of his world, he was deeply involved in sports, particularly basketball. Years of structured training shaped his competitive mindset, time management, and resilience, qualities that would later define his professional approach to acting. Unlike many who grow up aiming for the spotlight, his path unfolded gradually, guided by discipline rather than instant visibility. His acting career began with supporting roles in youth-oriented television projects, where his calm delivery and relatable presence quickly caught attention. He appeared in series such as 4N 1K Ilk Ask, introducing him to a younger audience and establishing him as a rising face in teen drama storytelling. The true turning point in his career came with his lead role as Ozan in Kardeşlerim. The series became a major rating success and expanded internationally, significantly elevating his profile. Through Ozan, Atakan portrayed emotional growth, loyalty, inner conflict, and vulnerability, earning recognition for bringing subtle depth to a character navigating hardship and responsibility. The role proved he could handle layered storytelling rather than surface-level youth charm. Rather than remaining limited to one character type, Atakan has shown clear intention in expanding his craft. He gravitates toward emotionally grounded roles that allow internal conflict to unfold naturally, reflecting a long-term strategy rather than chasing short-lived trends. His performances suggest patience, controlled energy, and a willingness to evolve with each project. Off-screen, Atakan maintains a relatively low profile. His lifestyle reflects structure and physical discipline, shaped by his athletic background. Fitness remains an important part of his routine, not only for appearance, but for mental clarity and balance. He avoids excessive public exposure, keeping attention centered on his work rather than personal headlines. In terms of public image, he represents a modern blend of approachability and composure. Fashion-wise, he favors clean, understated looks that align with his calm persona. Brand collaborations and media appearances have grown steadily, mirroring his rise in television popularity without overwhelming his presence. By 2026, Atakan Hoşgören is regarded as one of the most promising young male leads in Turkish television. Producers value his reliability, audiences connect with his sincerity, and industry observers note his consistent improvement from project to project. His estimated net worth reflects earnings from television roles, brand partnerships, and growing international exposure through global distribution platforms. What distinguishes him most is controlled progression. Rather than chasing instant superstardom, he appears focused on building credibility. Each role feels like a calculated step forward, reinforcing depth over hype and longevity over momentary visibility. As of 2026, Atakan Hoşgören stands as a symbol of steady rise in modern Turkish entertainment, disciplined, evolving, and quietly powerful in his presence. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.